How's it going, guys? SharkBlox here. In this video we're going to be making some funny avatars over on Roblox. So loads of new community creations hats have actually been coming out onto the catalog, and some of these hats are actually really cool and we can make some really cool avatars from them. So I just thought I'd do a whole video on this. I think I've got around 4 to 5 cool avatars to show you guys, and these are very creative and I'm sure you guys would like to copy them and customize them and get them on your own Roblox profiles. So what we're going to do first is we're going to go over to the avatar shop catalog, I don't care what it's called anymore, and what we're going to do is we're going to go on all featured items, we're going to go on recently updated, and we're basically going to find this Tails. So the first kind of avatar I want to make is actually Tails from Sonic. Now the reason I want to make it is because this came out. Now I know it's not exactly Tails' tail from like the games or the movie, but it does look quite a lot like it. Obviously the real Tails does actually have 2 of them, but this one does look pretty cool, and you can create like a really accurate Tails from Sonic in Roblox now. So what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and buy this for only 100 Robux. Okay, so once we've got the tail, we also need to get Tails ears. So I think what we're going to do is get kitty ears. If we type in kitty, yeah, these ones right here, these are probably the best ones. As you can see, they kind of do match it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy this as well for 25 Robux, and we also need to get the shirt and pants. Now I will link the shirt and pants in the description of this video. I found a pretty good one made by Blue Hipster. So what we're going to do, we're going to buy the pants, and I'm also going to buy the shirt. Obviously the shirt comes with the gloves and stuff like that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go over to the avatar editor, and let's turn our Roblox avatar into Tails. So let's go on recent, and we should actually be able to equip everything. So what I'm going to do, just equip everything. So we've got the shirt, we've got the pants, we've got his ears, and then of course we've got his tail as well. Now we might need to go into body and skin tone because we might need to adjust his head a bit. Obviously Tails has orange fur, like orangey yellow, so what we're going to do is basically change the head to match the body. Now you have got to kind of get it the right shade. I think this one here, yellowish orange, that one should work quite well, but I'm going to configure it a bit. I'm going to try and get it right. Yeah, I think that one works quite well. And then obviously we can choose a face as well. Tails does actually have blue eyes, but the blue eyes limiteds are quite expensive, so you can pretty much just use any face that should be okay, either the normal one, maybe even winning smile might work. Another thing that I thought might be quite cool is actually the free hair called the blonde spiked accessory. I think this kind of does work quite well. It kind of looks like a human in a Tails costume, but I do quite like the vibe. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump into a game and we can basically see what Tails looks like. Maybe I'll put it on R15 as well. So here we are, guys, inside of a game, and this is what Tails the Fox looks like. I think that actually looks pretty good. Obviously the tail isn't exactly accurate to the real one. This is just one big tail, where the real one does actually have multiple tails, but I do think this one does look quite cool, and especially with the hair, it just makes it look a little bit nicer, and you can get this hair off the catalog for free very easily. So let's move on to the next character. Okay guys, so the next character we are going to make is using the TONK waist accessory, hat accessory, whatever you want to call it. It does actually look like a package, but it is in fact a single item. And yeah, this is actually really awesome. This was actually off sale for, I think it was on sale for 2 days, and then they took it off sale again. I don't know why, but it seems to be back on sale. So if you guys want to get it for 200 Robux, then go ahead and snipe it before it's gone again. But yeah, basically what we're going to create is we're going to create a little army man basically sitting in the tank, and it blends in really nicely and it works really well. It basically looks like you're driving a real tank inside of games. So I've went ahead and I've already bought this. Next, what we need to do is get our army character's hat. So you can pretty much get any army hat you want. It doesn't really matter. I went for the World War II infantry helmet since it's only 15 Robux, and it's also very cool, and I think World War II accessories are quite nice. But if you just type in army, you can find other army accessories like army cadet. Some of these other World War II accessories do work quite well. And then there's one thing we need to get, and that is the army pants. Now these actually blend in with the tank, which just make it look a lot better, and it even makes your torso look like it's part of the tank. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over to the avatar editor. Once you've got all of these items, all clothes will be linked in the description of this video, and we're basically going to equip everything. So what we need to do is we need to equip the army pants, we're going to equip the World War II hat, we're going to equip the tank as well, and we're going to make sure it's on R6. And what we want to do is actually equip some kind of like R15 parts while we're in R6 mode, and it'd just make it look a lot better. So what I'd recommend is going into body parts and going into left arms and right arms, and what you guys have got to do is find an arm which kind of tucks into your avatar's torso. So let's just see, I think, does Oliver work? I'm not 100% sure, but the color of Oliver's arm does actually blend into the tank, and Oliver is completely free. So let's have a look. Does Oliver work quite well? So not that well. There are better ones. I know the Nike event packages like this one, the Aurora Spark, this one works incredibly well. If you guys got this for free when the Roblox Nike event was about, I'd recommend using this one, but there are lots of different ones. City Life Woman might work as well. I guess we could try that, I don't know, but yeah, there are lots of different ones which work. As you can see, that is absolutely perfect. Now we need to swap out the legs as well, so we're going to go into left legs, and the ones that I like to use are the Mesh Mobility ones, so the Noob Attack Mesh Mobility, because they kind of look like tank tracks like at the bottom. So what we're going to do is we're going to equip these as well, and now all we need to do is go into body skin tone, choose whatever skin tone you want for your head, and as you can see, we've now got our little army character, and he is literally driving his own tank. Now this works best in R6. It does work in R15, but it doesn't really look as good. The R6 effect is just so much nicer. Another thing you can do to kind of make the head stand out more is you can equip the cartoony outline, which is this one right here, the cartoony head outline. I'm pretty sure this is still on sale if you guys search it on the catalog, but what we're going to do is we're going to jump into a game and we can actually test out our mini tank. And there you go, guys, look at this, look how cool that is. Now I'll show you what I was talking about. As you can see, the legs, they really do kind of blend in quite well with the tank. For some reason, we've got a horrible Yoda on top of me, like a creepy one. Wait, is he actually following me around the game? What the hell? But yeah, as you can see, the arms are very small, so they kind of stay inside of the tank body, and you don't really notice them too much. They do look pretty good. And I think the mesh is broken on the arms, actually. As you can see, they appear to be a bit grey, so I don't know what's going on there. Oh no, maybe it's okay. Maybe it's just me. But yeah, as you can see, if you do it from like a kind of like, you know, far distance, it literally looks like you're driving a tank around the map. This is incredibly cool. I really like this package. It looks really nice. So what we're going to do, let's go on to the other characters and we can see what they look like as well. Now, if you guys wanted more of an invisible tank where you can't actually see your character's head, I've kind of designed one a bit here. It's quite hard to make if you don't have the headless head, but what you can use is this skelly torso. You can use a mixture of different Arthro arms, and I've just got the elemental crystal head selected. I've got the body type on 40%, and if I go into body scale, these are the settings I've got. Now, you can choose different heads to go along with this. Who knows, someone might have perfected this, but this is one I kind of found which works a bit. And yeah, if you guys just kind of like choose different Arthro heads, you might be able to get it right. And as you guys can see, it's not amazing, but it is pretty good. When this like map selection bit goes, let me show you. There is two crystals kind of sticking up from the top of the tank. But you can see how small it is compared to everyone else's character. And this is probably like the cheaper version of doing it, rather than having to buy headless. And obviously it's not exactly on sale at the moment of making this video. Headless will be on sale on Halloween. But yeah, just keep that in mind. It's not perfect, but you can get it looking quite good. Okay guys, so my next one I actually made a while ago. I think I might have shown this in my Blocky Avatars video, but you guys know when Roblox, well, not really released, you know when the Blocky Avatars got leaked and everyone was talking about them, I thought it'd be funny to create my own one. So the pants and shirt will be in the description of this video. This is the shirt I used, and then here are the pants I used as well. Very cheap, only 5 Robux if you guys want to pick them up before Roblox actually releases them. Now they might be free, so keep that in mind. But yeah, I basically made my own version. This is good for trolling people and stuff like that. And let me show you how I did it. So for the body, I actually just have the kind of like square head. Also on the body, I've got the girl's torso. For the left arms, I've got the cool kid. Same cool kid right arm as well. And then for the legs, I've got the, which one have I got? I've got the man legs. And then that's pretty much it. And for the face as well, I've got this classic male face, which is actually free. I've got some free hair. This is just the hair from the man package. And yeah, it's actually very easy to create, and then you pretty much just choose a white skin tone and that kind of blends in and creates you the blocky package. Now obviously Roblox are releasing more stuff that's kind of designed for these blocky packages. Maybe I'll link these as well. They've got the pink camo pants. They also released a really weird shirt. Yeah, the white Roblox logo shirt. This is actually the 2020 Roblox shirt if you guys want to get that. And yeah, I'll link all this stuff in the description anyway so you guys can find it. So here you go guys, we have got the Blocky Package inside of a Roblox game. Now the only downside to this one is the head doesn't really look that good on the head. As you can see, it looks like his hair's been shaved off or something. It looks like he's had a bad haircut. But yeah, apart from that, it's not really too bad at all. I'd say if the hair was the real Blocky hair, which they will hopefully bring out in a few months, that would actually look perfect. But yeah, it's not really too bad. Why don't we just kill this guy? There you go, we're the 2020 noob, you're the 2015 noob. So the last one on my list isn't exactly the most creative, but it's basically a more funny, improved version of the toilet package. If you guys buy this package, only 350 Robux, you can actually customize it to make it look a bit better. So let's go ahead and let's do that right now. Let me just reset my avatar, and then what we're going to do is we're going to go over to costumes, preset costumes, and we're just going to find it in here, and it's this one right here, Mr. Toilet. So if you guys equip this and then just go back to all, what we're actually going to do is remove certain parts from it, basically to make it look more human-like. So I think what we're going to do, we're going to go into hat first. Now, I like to remove the flies, but it's entirely up to you. Then what we're going to do is we're going to go into body, and we're going to go into face. I'm going to reset this back to the default face because I think this one works the best. Now we're going to go into left arms and right arms and all of that stuff, and I'm just going to put on Robloxian 2.0, which is down here. I think this kind of fits in quite well, so let me just go on to each one. Obviously you can type it in if you want to, but I don't have loads, so you know I can find it on the list quite easily. So there you go, we've got the legs, and then I think that is pretty much it. Now we just need to sort out the body colors and maybe the scale and stuff like that. Body type, I like to put this about 40. If you go into body and scale, height 100%, you guys can adjust it pretty much to whatever you want, doesn't really matter too much. But then if we go into body and skin tone, choose the skin tone you want, then go on advanced and just choose your left and right legs as a black color. And basically what this is going to do is just make the toilet package look a bit more realistic. It kind of looks like a real human that's got stuck in a toilet rather than like a toilet, you know, type armor type thing, I guess. The other thing which works really well with this is the white Roblox logo shirt. As you can see, the shirt really does blend in with the toilet itself. So let's go into a Roblox game. Of course, if you want to put pants on, you can as well. Let's see, what pants have I got? Retro Roblox pants, they might work as well. But let's go and jump into a game, and I'll show you guys what this toilet looks like. So here we are guys, inside of a Roblox game. This has got R15 on it, and as you can see, it looks really funny. I actually put the werewolf animation package on, and I think this works really well with it. Obviously, you guys can choose whatever pants and stuff like that you want. Of course, with these videos, you guys can customize them and copy me as much as you want. That is the whole point of them. And yeah, that is pretty much it. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, leave a subscribe. Let me know in the comments on this video, do you guys know any more funny Roblox characters that basically look really cool inside of games? Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.